This playthrough is rated E for everyone.
Water, water everywhere, but not a drop to drink. Greetings and salutations, viewers. Vauldemare back here with another episode of Breath of Fire. In the last episode, we headed our way with Nina in tow to the previous town, and we got new enemies here. Zombies! Watch out for the zombies, man. They'll bite you. I don't know what to really say about that, but anyway, let's use the Earth key on him. Actually, maybe we did fight him before. I'm not. Sometimes when you play so many games back to back, sometimes you forget what you've already run across at one point. So you're like, okay, have we fought these guys before? Oh, we got a level. All right, reach level 8, 2 HP, 5 AP, 2 strength, 2 vigor, 3 agility, 3 wisdom, luck up 2. All right, I'll go over the zombies here in a second, but yeah, we went to the new town, found out they have some water problems, and then we need to probably just auto-battle this. Zombies have 25 HP, 0 AP. They've got the infinite AP bug. 42 attack, 58 defense, 20 attack, 20 wisdom, 70 experience points, and 60 gold. Whoops, I don't know why I went over there. We want to go to the forest now that we got the saw from that one guy, so. The big tree blocks the road. Ryu uses the saw to clear it. Ooh. You overworked the saw and broke it. What type of saw is it that breaks from one use? Anyway, we find ourselves here in the bleak forest, or dark forest, or whatever. Ooh. But anyway, the zombies also can drop marble 3s at 78 chance, and an antidote at 1 to 8 chance. They have 3.5% of doing that. Their elements are fire, water, and antidote. Okay. Now let's go get some treasure while we're in here. Yeah, it's all spooky scary. Then we got some new enemies here. Ghost Knight. At least I believe it's Ghost Knight just because of the G Knight situation. I could be wrong though. Who knows? But I said I could be wrong. Okay, anyway, 150 experience points, 150 gold. Oops. Sorry, I'm looking for the notes on G Knight, so. Okay, let's keep going. Sorry. If I slow down for a second, it's because I'm going over, looking over my notes. I guess I could just kept going straight. Yeah, there's a couple of treasures in here we want to grab. Alright, we got another new enemy here. S-Rider, or Skeleton Rider. These guys actually can be kind of tough. They can actually do a decent amount of damage, so you have to be kind of careful when fighting them. Oh, why'd you go after Nina, man? Ow. But anyway, G Knights have 50 HP, 0 AP, 74 attack, 34 defense, 60 at 240 wisdom, 100 experience points, 200 gold. They can drop cold stones at 7 to 8 chance and life at a 1 to 8 chance. They have a 3.5% chance to drop that, and they have their fire, water, light elemental. So, and then for the riders, that's a little bit different on those. Although funny, I'm going over all this like details on their stats and everything with that one. We can usually beat them pretty quickly, but oh well. Anyway, if we go here, we get a life, awesome, and a T-drop. I don't know why I don't need those, but again, T-drops are a little annoying just because of, well, not annoying, but uh-oh, I need to heal after this. Yeah, again, the zombie status, I believe it drops your defense to 0 or something like that. Now let's go and heal. Ryu's Cura heals 50 HP, similar to an herb. Alright, another G Knight there. Oh yeah, I gotta go over this. Skeleton Riders. They have 45 HP, 0 AP, 60 attack, 44 defense, 38 act, 20 wisdom, 120 experience, 90 gold. They can drop cold stones or life. Cold stones at 7 to 8 chance, life at 1 to 8. The drop rate is 6.6%. I think that's. Oh wait, no, there's one more enemy in here. And then let's get this treasure over here. Yeah, we get the wrist, which is an upgrade for our armor for Ryu. So that'll give him a little bit more. It lowers his act a little bit, but not that much. And we'll give the gauntlet to Nina. Give her a bit more defense. She needs it because she can't get smacked too much. Nina's glass cannon. Flash of glass cannon indicates. Anyway, we've got another new enemy here. Hold your nose, viewers, because it's time for stools. Ew! Nah, it's not that type of stool, but you would think that for the first time, that's what they meant. But nope, not in this case. Anyway, we beat the pretty actually easily. And yeah, at this point, because we got the boomerang and whoops, didn't need to go that way. Since we got boomerang E key, a lot of these enemies aren't too difficult to go through. Stools have 25 HP. They have infinite AP, 20 attack, 18 defense, 5 attack or 5 act, 8 wisdom, 40 experience points, and 20 gold points. Gold that they drop. They can drop cures at 78 chance and an M drop at a 1/8 chance. They have a 3.5% to drop those, and they're dark elemental. They have a special attack called Hush, Pararai, and we gained a level. Level 11, HP 7, 3 AP, 5 strength, 2 vigor, 3 agility, 3 wisdom, and 2 luck. They can also use poison, so they have a lot of stats that they can use against you. However, depending on how you get to them or when you fight them, they'll probably never activate any of those abilities. So, oh well. Kind of funny when you think about it. Anyway, let's go to the left side of this forest here. Get the other treasure. Yeah, I get the E key kind of makes it... What the? How dare you fight me? Yeah, getting the E key kind of makes a lot of these fights a little, too easy. Oh, okay. Didn't expect her to get killed. Well, we got those lives, so unfortunately it means her. I did not expect her to get hit multiple times because, you know, usually she's in the back, so. Alright, fine, I'll waste a life on her, whatever. And we'll use an herb on her. Wow, I didn't expect her to get smacked multiple times. Well, you know, that's RNG for you. Sometimes it happens. Alright, got a few more enemies there, but with the E key and boomerang. Even if it's 3 enemies, like I said, it won't take very long at all. Unless you're fighting the knights who want to attack Nina. Poor Nina. And we get an herb here. She doesn't deserve such things. She's a princess. Not a Druish princess, but a princess nonetheless. Anyway, we're gonna go up here. Get another treasure. Oh, more skeleton knights. How do you become a skeleton knight? Is it because you have to be a knight that becomes a skeleton, or can you become a skeleton and then become knighted? Wouldn't you need like a king or queen to say, hey, you know, I wish to take you as my, you know, protector of the land, you know, or something like that. And then you get knighted. Anyway, Nina reaches level 9, HP 7, AP 7, Strength up 1, Vigor up 1, Agility 2, Wisdom 3, and Luck up 1. And she learns the Cure 2 ability. I believe that heals 100. Anyway, you get a chi drop here. Alright, let's get out of this forest. No. Yeah, I don't. I was about to auto battle, but I was like, no, I don't think I do enough damage. And I'm not fast enough to, There we go. Alright, we're almost at the end of this part of it. Not the whole dungeon, just this forest part. No. Nah, I don't think I can one-shot them with the boomerang. Boomerang's a good weapon, but it's not strong enough to, you know, because it's not as strong as a sword, which makes sense. Multi-attacking weapons shouldn't be stronger than a single-attacking one. Yeah, it's kind of sad being able to beat these enemies so quickly you can't show off all their abilities, but in a game like this where... Ooh, we got a cure. In a game like this where, you know, a lot of the RNG is padded out, you don't want to mess with it, but what the... Who are those guys? Oh, by the way, the reason we're going to the forest is because of the information there. We also find that the mayor's been acting weird, saying, oh, I don't care if my people... Or we should do what the Empire wants, or Dark Dragons wants, so... Anyway. Nobody gets past us! We're very sharp guards! Are you? For boss battle against the Bowman and the Lancer. So, and there's actually multiple versions of these guys in this place, so I'll only show this fight once, because after that there's really no reason to fight them, so. or show it off. So, Bowman have 80 HP, 0 AP, 64 attack, 30 defense, 20 act, 40 wisdom, 140 experience points, 100 gold. They can drop herbs or herbs at 78 chance and life at a 1 to 8 chance. They have a 3.5% to drop those items in the first place. And then the Lancer. By the way, there's not much to these guys, especially with our weapons and skills. And the E key obviously makes it easy too. Lancers have 100 HP, 0 AP, 50 attack, 20 defense, 20 act, 30 wisdom, 130 or 120 experience points, 100 gold, and we beat them. You can also drop cures or lives. Cures at 7 to 8 chance and life at 1 to 8 chance. They have a 3.5% drop in that. You know, we didn't even... Oh, wait. Maybe it's the next forest where we fight the new creature. There was one creature in this forest that we didn't fight, so... Man, well, let's just go forward under that... Are those bats? Huh. Anyway, those seem trustworthy. Ah! Nuts. Yeah, we fall down here, but we actually want to fall down there, so... Alright, let's grab the treasure. Yeah, we get a life potion. Nice. We need one after we need to die. Then we get a longsword, which is stronger than a ring, but we're not going to use it now. We're going to save it for bosses. And then you get another life one. And then finally, a T-drop. Alright. Yeah, all the shortcuts in any dungeon will cause you to fall down, so don't do that. So yeah, we have to go the long way around if we want to do that. That's fine. Alright, we got some Zards here. I think I went over them before, so yeah. Nothing new there. Yeah, there was an enemy in the forest called amoebas that we didn't fight. Oh wait, no, it's not this forest. It's the next area. Never mind. My bad. I'm thinking ahead in the next dungeon. So. All right, we got a new enemy here. Warhog. Well, I guess is he a hog made out of war, or is he a war? I don't know where I was going with that. I was gonna say some weird joke, but lost track of what I was talking about. Anyway, Warhogs have 50 HP, 0 AP, 60 attack, 24 defense, 20 act, 30 wisdom, 160 experience points, 80 gold. They can drop meat at 7 to 8 chance and an antidote at 1 to 8 chance, and they have a 6.6% chance to do that. Meat, I believe, heals you 50 or 100. And it's been forever since I've gotten that. You can get meat from... sorry, I was thinking about... You can get meat from... Oh yeah, we don't want to drop down there. Ooh, we got the enemies again. Runs here, so let's fight them off. Oh, meat is from animals that you can defeat on the overworld. So, all right, I'll fight these guys off screen. Hold intruder! All right, too difficult. So, all right, let's grab the treasures. Yeah, if you go underneath any of these areas that have like the bats or whatever, you'll fall down. So don't do it. There we get an herb. Life 2. Life 2 heals you completely when you use it, instead of life, which just gives you 1 HP. Then we get a T-drop. And an acorn. Acorns? Acorns? Oh yeah, it's an acorn. What'd you expect? Oh yeah, I forgot. Acorns heal you, I think, 20 AP, or get 20 AP restoration or something like that. Alright, let's go downstairs and see what else we can find. Interesting. Well, anyway. This will take us down to the next area. However, I could just drop down here and get some more treasure. Although I probably could have moved somewhere else to get closer to that treasure, but still. What the? I got triggered by fire. Ow! Ow! And we get the wolf helmet. Do not equip that. It is cursed. It lowers your defense drastically. Like it doesn't show it, I believe, but it does lower. It makes it look like your defense is up, but it actually lowers your defense. So if you use it for a boss battle, it tricks you basically. And we get an herb, T-drop, and herb. And there's a way to tell when an item's cursed. Well, I won't be able to show that off till we actually get to town, but there is a way to tell an item's cursed when you sell it. Yeah, that game tricks you, because you think the game tricks you because you take fire damage, which does so much damage to you, and you're like, oh, clearly this is a good item because I was tricked into getting it or whatever. Nope. The game is jerkish like that. How dare you, game? How dare you do such a thing? Oh, we got another new enemy here. The midgets. Ooh, can we even call them that anymore? Well, we can't in this game because these are fictional creatures, so it's fine to call them that. So anyway, midgets. Oh yeah, let me show off the. They're not carnival folk, or they don't smell of cabbage. They have 55 HP, 0 AP, 80 attack, 30 defense, 30 act, 60 wisdom, 80 experience points, 40 gold. They can drop meat at a 7 to 8 chance and antidote at a 1 to 8 chance. Ow! Yeah, these guys suck. Ow! Ah, nuts! Yeah, these guys hurt a lot. Man, Nina's just getting kind of unlucky here. Oh well, not much I can do about that. Anyway, meat and antidotes. I'm having to use all my lives here. Might end up having to buy some eventually. Yeah, those guys really suck because of how much damage they do. Whew. Anyway, 7 to 8 chance on meat, 1 to 8 antidote, 6.6% chance of dropping those items, but they are, yeah, you don't want to get smacked by those things. Ugh. Alright, anyway, good herb here. So plenty of herbs, but now I need to buy more healing, but anyway, let's fight this Skull Knight here. Or Skull Rider. Bye-bye. Okay. And then let's get this, which gives us an herb. And then we got 3 enemies here. Oh, and the mayor. So he's captured or something. Ah, I see. So who was the mayor of that town then? An imposter? Maybe. Well, either way, we found out the mayor, so. Alright, we can do this, so. Let me go and equip, let me go and equip the longsword, since, no reason, not that we're gonna fight anything after this, but we're gonna have to fight 3 enemies this time. But I'll take care of those guys off screen. It's the same type of enemy, so I'll see you in a second. You came to rescue the chief? Don't make me laugh! Alright, Ryu gained a level from that battle. 6 HP, 5 AP, 5 strength, 3 vigor, 5 agility, 3 wisdom, and 2 luck. Anita gained a level. 6 HP, 6 AP, 1 strength, 2 vigor, 1 agility, 2 wisdom, and 1 luck. You fight 2 lancers on Bowman there, so. Thanks for saving me. Let's take their weapons before we leave. Do you want me to lead you to them? No, I think that's alright. Their weapons will be useful. We don't have any in the village. Do you want me to lead you to them? No, why would I do that? Is this a but thou must situation? Are we forced to do this? This seems very sketchy indeed. No! Ah, man, it is a but thou. What the? Huh? Alright, that's not the chief. He's an imposter. Who's there? Huh, one of those wolfmen or whatever. I came in from the back and rescued the chief while you kept them busy. I was just messing around before. Now we were gonna rumble. Wait, who's this guy? Ah! For boss battle against the knight. Or general, sorry, in this case. But wait, what if we said we wanted to, fight that guy? Give me just a second, viewers. Alright, we're back after that, so let's find out what happens if we decide to fall for the obvious. Yeah, go ahead, show me. Follow me. Ah, this will be awesome. We'll just get the weapons, be prepared to fight the dark dragons, and be led into this obviously room with a blocked exit. Step in here while I open the secret passage. Okay, I totally trust you. What the? We've been tricked. Who knew? They fell for it. That was easy. Pog will have a nice snack. Pog? Who's Pog? Is he Poggers? For boss battle against Pog himself. Okay, so yeah, this is you actually by saying no to the mayor, quote unquote, multiple times. You can actually skip this boss fight, but I want to show off this boss fight anyway. Because it's experience and stuff like that. But anyway, the Pog here has 280 HP, 120 AP, 80 attack, 40 defense, and yeah, this guy will attack twice with both his heads. 80 act, 100 wisdom, 1400 experience, 800 gold. So and you can drop a protein bar at a 7 to 8 chance and a protein B at a 1 to 8 chance. He has a 13% chance to drop it. He's dark elemental and he has 2 special attacks. And then he has a 50% chance of attacking both Nina and Ryu, but he has a high chance of attacking the westernmost character specifically. Actually, I probably could have used a buff on myself to make this a little bit easier. So, yeah, we'll use the protein B just to do a little bit more damage. And we'll go ahead and fortify Ryu there. Just to give myself a little bit of extra damage, so. Ow. Yeah, looks like he only did the one. He can also do an ability called Blue Breath and Red Breath. Just trying to think if I want to heal or not. I think I'll be fine. But he has a low percent chance to do that. Ouch. Might heal him after this just because we're kind of low. Okay. Well. Nah, I think we're still good. Ow. Yeah, there's the breath. That does a little bit of extra damage. It's elemental, fire, and ice elemental. Probably go ahead and heal just because we're about to fight a... Well, we're going to fight the general after this. Surprise, surprise. Alright, yeah, he got up. His, second wind has 51 HP. So E key and a smack from Ryu will finish him off. Ow. There we go. Yeah, I mainly did it for the experience, but... Yeah, why would you miss out on that? Oh, he didn't drop anything. Oh, well. Pog, what happened? Well, you saw. I beat him. You're not getting away with this, warrior. What the? What do you mean, business? Who's there? Bo? Oh, yeah, that was the guy from earlier. I came in from the back and rescued the chief while you kept them busy. You want to fight? Let's go, you and me. For boss battle against the general. I don't want car insurance. I want to beat you. So, but anyway. Alright, so yeah, basically the difference is you either fight a boss battle or don't. But we get a new team member in Bo. I want to switch him down to the bottom. Alright, let's let's just attack with you. Let's go ahead and cast attack up on Ryu, get a little extra damage. And then Bo's an interesting character. He's actually a black mage, weirdly enough. Huh, weird how they have a black mage being like a bow user. Very few times that happen. He's got Flare, Spark, Cold, Fry, Flame, Frost, and Cura. I'm going to use... actually, Fry does a little bit more damage, because there's Spark, which is lightning, and then Fry, which is a bit more damage. Might have to heal... Might heal Nina, actually, just to... Because she did take a bit of damage. Look at that damage! Holy crap! Yeah, that's... With the power of... Actually, I might just... You know, it does 19 damage. But yeah, like, this is just gotta go through his HP, like nothing. Oh yeah, the general has 250 HP, 0 AP, 110 attack, 40 defense, 50 act, 80 wisdom, 1200 experience points, 300 gold. He can drop life 2 at 7 to 8 chance, and a cold stone at 1 to 8 chance, at 30% chance of dropping it. Yeah, he says, oh! He went from the castle of... Anyway, he's Dark Elemental. And he has he can also cast Fry too, but he can't cast it because he doesn't have AP. So why is it in his script? I don't know. But anyway. Oh yeah, Second Wind has 90 HP. Ow. Probably could just hit him with T-Bolt. Anyway, bye-bye. Anyway, Bo reaches a level at 9. 9 HP, 3 AP, 2 Strength, 3 Vigor, 4 Agility, 2 Wisdom, 1 Luck. You've won the battle, but not the war. The river is still dry. Do we just let him get away? Hey, we're searching for the ring. Let's find a way to remove the rock. The rock? What? Huh? Oh, that big rock. Gotcha. I thought they were talking about that one movie with Sean Connery in it. Zog is also my enemy. Let me help you fight him. Bo joins the party. And we get a new party member in Bo, or I guess in some translations it's Gilliam? But Bo is also a staple in this series, at least the name of Bo. Usually it's B-O-W, depending on which. But yeah, this is Bo here. He is a black mage slash, like, you know, bow attack user. So let's give him all that stuff we hit from before. So chainmail. And then we'll give him the... Oh, wait, no. Oh, did I accidentally sell that bronze hat? Oh, I guess I did. Whoops. Well, the bronze hat, you could... yeah, I sold that by accident. Whoops. I would have given him a bronze hat for defense as well, but this is why we bought that chainmail and short bow, so we could equip it to him. Okay. Okay, so now, actually, before we get out of here, there's one thing we can find. I believe it's like right here. Yeah, we get a white antler. So I would save this for later because this is actually required for a story element. But we do have options to get other white antlers. That's up to you, but I like saving this one just in case. White antler is, I believe, heals your... it gives you AP, I believe. Let me... Where is that? Yeah, AP. I believe it's 20. But it also sells for a pretty decent amount too, like 1,500. So, alright. So anyway, we had to actually go walk all the way back to town. So I'm going to do that off screen. Alright, for that random battle while we're going back to town, need to gain a level. Level 11, 6 HP, 6 AP, 3 Vigor, 1 Agility, 2 Wisdom, 3 Luck. And she learns the Hold ability, which allows you to paralyze enemies. Yay! Alright, gained a level on our way back to town. Level 10 for Bow, 7 HP, 1 AP, 1 Strength, 1 Vigor, 4 Agility, 3 Wisdom, and 3 Luck. Alright, we're back to town. So yeah, you have to walk all the way back if you want to do that. I don't think I have to talk to these guys. Let me talk to the boss of this place and see if he has any new dialogue. Okay, I think most of these guys say the same thing. I also have to heal anyway, so might as well while we're here. Yeah, we're gonna do that. Oh yeah, I need to sell that, Yep, I did enjoy my stay, thank you. Let me go to the shop really quick and sell that old equipment. Did I give you everything that you need? Yeah, I forgot to equip them with a visor. I think it was the bronze. Well, anyway. Let me go and sell that stuff from you. Yeah, we don't need that. We can keep the longsword, but don't sell. But anyway, sell that. Whoops, I meant to say yes. Arm pad, suede hat, bronze bow, bandage, and yeah, that's how you can tell it's a bad cursed item because that 666 is the gold. That's kind of funny. Oh yeah, I need to buy some. I need to buy some acorns from the item shop, so I'll do that in the other town. Yeah, I'm seeing if the real chief of Tantar has returned. So it was a fake. The ring is our treasure. Oh yeah, this is. Let's see if they have new dialogue. The dark dragons will give the wire back to us for a treasure. Okay, never mind. There's no new dialogue here. Only the one guy said that. So, huh. Interesting. But yeah, we need to go back to the other town really quick, so let's go over there. And talk to the mayor there. There's a sequence trigger you gotta do. I think you talk to the mayor and his daughter sits at the next section. So, do you guys have any new dialogue? No. You don't anyway. How about you? Well, we know about that. Yeah, let me go and buy some acorns really quick. I want to buy 9 of those. Just to have them in my inventory, just for backup. Okay. Oh, the reason I put bow in the front is it'll become apparent here in a moment, so. Yep. Oh yeah, because that guy tells you. I forgot about that. Dark Dragon sent double the chief to cause trouble. Yep. We figured it out. Been getting a lot of headaches lately. You're probably eating too many carbs or sugar high or whatever. Have you? Oh yeah, we already know about that, so. Double the chief, that's a crazy plan. Almost worked. It's crazy enough to work in really bad sci-fi or fantasy settings. No, I'm just kidding. Double the truth, that's crazy, but no. Well. Anyway, let's talk to actual chief. The stone robot could move that rock. Look for the robot's secret in Agua. Agua, huh? Didn't they say Agua was near that backwards town with zombies in it? Agua is close to Romero. Ask the Romero chief about it. Uh-oh. So we have to go all the way back to Romero? So we have to go through all that dungeon back in Windia to get to that thing? Aw, man. Do we really have to go all the way back there? Well, we do, but there's a little bit of trick to it. So I'll show you as we head back there. Alright, let's head back to the forest we were at before. And I'll show you what they're talking about. Oh yeah, Bo has an ability where he uses his bow in the outfield. And what that means, oh yeah, I can just auto battle that. I think we do enough damage to finish these guys off. Is he can actually hunt animals on the overworld now. So anytime you find a pig or deer or I guess buck or whatever. Oh, speak of the devil. Oh, come on. All right, come on, just wait. No, come on. I want to show it off. No, no monsters. Come on, let me get him. No, come on down. No. Oh, come on. You want to get over here. You know you want to. I am so bad about it. There we go. And we get antlers from, see, there are white bucks you can get white antlers from. And then there's the regular bucks that give you antlers, which is the poison one. And then if you fight the boars, you get meat, which is a really good item for healing anyway. You know, a cheap healing. But we get so many herb drops, it's probably not that big a deal. Really you want the white antlers. One, because it is required. Oh! We could get another one right now if we wanted to. Come on. Come on. No. Okay. Oh, no! Oh, you jerk. Ah, that's, oh, bull. Well, I don't need it. It's just, it sells for a lot of money when you get a white antler. Boo. Stupid RNG. Now, well, ooh, boar. Maybe we can get that one. There we go. All right, here we get some meat. Show that off. Oops. Now, where is that meat? This item will recover HP for all party members. Yeah, it's a really good item. I mean, if I didn't get it, it wouldn't have been a big deal. But anyway, the big thing about Bo is Bo can walk through forests, as we already know. But, yeah, so this will allow us to... ooh, we got another herb. This will allow us to skip... Ooh, another one. Get him! There we go. Haha. Yeah, I get more meat. But anyway, allows us to skip, go through forests and stuff like that. So anytime Bo's in the lead and you see a forest, he can just bypass it, which is really nice. I'm surprised no other RPG ever did anything like that again, with the whole being able to have certain party members just... Because Bo basically is a ranger when you think about it. I don't actually, and when he said he was black mage and he has magic, rangers in D&D actually can cast wizard magic. Well, actually, it depends on which version you play the game. But anyway, yeah, see? Bypass the cave entirely and going back to Windia. So we have to fight all these monsters to get there. But... Well, it depends. I think the ranger can cast some wizard spells, but mainly cleric spells. Anyway, let's head on to Romero. And sadly, I actually need to go to the town at night. So I might have to do a cut for that one. This is Romero. Carma's to the west of here and Agua to the north. Yeah, remember they mentioned that? The wizard's potion is tainted the soil. Now the zombies run free. Well, there were zombies before. Is it worse now? There's something called the cleansing water that might save the soil. So we have to find that, huh? Do you know about Agua? The chief said something about the goddess. A couple sold items like the water jar. It will hold vast amounts of water. Well, where's this water jar then? Water from the spring in the southwest. The cave will make you feel better. Okay. Maybe we can actually cleanse this town now. Shouldn't we have done it at the time when we... whatever. The zombies have eaten our animals. I fear we'll be next. So it's even gotten worse ever since the wizard died? Oh wait, no, the wizard, yeah, the wizard's dead. The old woman goes out at night with all these zombies around. Oh yeah, I think I remember that old lady last time we went out, so. But anyway, if we want the next sequence trigger, we need to talk to the elder here. Rid us of the zombies, I'll tell you about Agua. Okay, so we have to cure this thing, huh? So we have to go to that cave, get the water, and cure the undead. But how do we get that water? Well, we have to wait at nighttime. I think one of the few times, actually, I'm trying to think now. Actually, how much do you charge oh, 60? I don't really need it that badly. I'm trying to think how many times you actually have to go at night to do sequence triggers. I think there's this one. There's this one. Thank you. Alright, I'll be back when it's nighttime. Okay, we're back. Yeah, who we need? Yeah, now the zombies have actually become zombies this time. Before they were just regular skin, so you didn't know. Ugh. I think they all actually act like zombies now. Now that the wizard's dead and the potion's gotten worse. Yeah, I think they all say the same thing. So, I'll ignore them. But there is one zombie that talks a little bit differently.
This is the hour of the zombies. You want the water jar to clean the soil? My zombie husband will go away.
I must leave now. The cleansing water will restore the village.
I'll miss you, but if you insist.
But anyway, yeah, if we talk at night, the old woman and her late husband will lead us to the water jar. The cleansing water is in a cave to the west. Here's the water jar under this tomb.
I enjoyed our time together, but now it must come to an end.
Yeah, you gotta learn to let go, man. Okay, well, anyway, yeah, we go down here. And here we get the water jar. So it's obviously a specialty item for the purposes of gathering plot relevant stuff. So the mysterious power of the jar absorbs a great amount of water. The water jar can actually be used outside of combat as well. For, I believe, healing too. So that's not too bad. Oh yeah, we have to walk out the other. Oh wait, no I don't. No I don't. Yeah. Wait, I do? Yeah, unfortunately, for whatever reason, certain forests, Belle can't walk through. I don't know why. And you can't walk through forests in the, okay, you say the same thing. Yeah, for some reason, certain trees he just can't do it with. I don't know why. Yeah, the ones that are darker, I guess. But anyway, yeah, just walk through the forest here. Yeah, most of these guys are the same, so, but since these guys take like one turn to finish off, I don't worry about fighting them. Okay, cool. But yeah, there's a, ooh. Ah, nah. Fine, whatever. Don't let me have it. I don't want it anyway. Yeah. Okay, well anyway, we have to go down over here. Yeah, if you didn't know Bo could go through the forest, you have to, even if you walked all the way from Windia to this place, which God knows why you would do that, you still have to use Bo to the cave. There's like no way around that. So you have to figure out, you either have to talk to someone or just have to figure out in the game mechanics that Bo can do that. So hopefully you've been paying attention or talking to everyone, otherwise you might be hosed. But the game does, well, okay, sadly only one character tells you that Bo can do that. But if you're playing an RPG, you have to talk to everyone. Like it's just required by law that you do that. So, but anyway, here we find ourselves in the Agua Cave. So, let's go and go this way for some treasure. There we get an herb there. Alright, those guys are easy. Nothing too difficult. Let's go over here. Then we got some new enemies here. Mages. They look like undead mages to me, but I guess I can't be picky or choosy with how I fight or who I fight, so, but anyway. Alright, mages. Wow, actually, I can go over and fight them, and then I'll go over their stats. They have 85 HP, they have infinite AP, 40 attack, 16 defense, 28 act, 120 wisdom, 140 experience points, 70 gold. They can drop acorns at a 78 chance and an imp drop at a 1 to 8 chance, and they can cast spells like burnout. They have a 13% chance to drop those. They're elemental fire. They're fire! They can cast bomb or flame at a bomb at a 68% chance and flame at a 31% chance. Probably be able to auto battle this one. Now we gain a level for Rio. 8 HP, 5 AP, 4 strength, 3 vigor, 4 agility, 3 wisdom, and 1 luck. Anyway, here we get a nice hat. Ooh. It would be equipped to Nina, however, I got her headband earlier, so it's actually not that great. It's weaker than we currently can hold on to, so. Oh, almost forgot that treasure. Yeah, we could just one-shot these guys, no problem. If it takes forever to fight these guys, then I would cut the battles out, but because otherwise, if I cut every battle out, it would be me going through a dungeon, going cut, and that can get a little boring after a while, so. Well, it depends on the game and how the, so, you know, it depends on my mood too. Do I want to show it off or not? Alright, yeah, there's a Ghost Knight there. I don't know if they can one-shot him yet, so. Whoops. I mean, I guess I could cut this battle just because it takes longer to go through it, but not by much. I know with Bo in the group, we might be able to one-shot these guys. There's a new enemy in here we can fight, but I don't know. We'll see if we run across him or not. I don't know, not yet anyway, so. RNG. I was about to say something. Ooh, I'm speaking of the devil. Alright, we got a new enemy here, Amoeblobs. These guys are actually kind of annoying to fight because of what the damage they can do. Not crazy damage, but they can still do it. So, alright, so we want to finish off these guys as fast as we can. Because they have they can cast magic on us. So they have 75 HP. Yeah, they can heal themselves too. But anyway, 75 HP, infinite AP, 48 attack, 40 defense, 50 act, 20 wisdom, 60 experience points, 45 gold. They can drop cold stones at 78 chance of life, so 1% chance. And then they have a 0.7% chance to drop anything. Their properties are lightning and earth, and then it can cast Cura or Burnout. Cura will heal them, obviously, and Burnout is a fire spell. So I try to kill them before they can do too much damage to me as fast as we can, so. Alright, anything? Yeah, down there. Let's grab that. Alright, we take a Firestone. Save that for later, for a very specific enemy. And the reason we want to take out those Amoeblobs is that when they hit you with their magic, they do like almost 20 damage per spell, which can really add up in a game like this, so. Yeah, usually casting Fry with bow and then doing all your hit attacks is usually enough damage for that. So I think I want to go. All right, yeah, but if we fight too many enemies or big enemies, I'll just cut it out. Maybe we get an herb here. So yeah, this dungeon isn't too long. It's not too bad overall, and yeah. Oh, of course I say that. Yeah, I say it's not too hard, but then I'm utilizing like the E key and stuff like that. But it's a game mechanic, so I don't have a problem with that. The game puts it in there so we can use that key. Now the Earth key is not a permanent it'll forever thing, but it's not a forever solution. But man, does it last for a long time. But anyway, we get a T drop here, so it just makes it so much easier. It's almost like the game did. It's like the game designers knew about the. Annoyance of certain random battles in certain RPGs. So they knew they had to put the RNG as is, but they were also like, well, we'll give you some, I don't know why I showed off this battle specifically, because these guys I can't finish off one go, ow. Oh, I guess I showed off their other abilities, I guess. It depends on my mood, I guess. But, yeah. I don't know, but yeah, it's almost like they knew, but they had to add the obvious stuff to these RPGs. It's probably a lot of RPGs now just do the action RPG mechanic. Bill reached the level during that battle. Level 11, 9 HP, 2 AP, 1 strength, 3 vigor, 4 agility, 1 wisdom, and 3 luck. Now, where was my train of thought at this point? I don't know. I kind of forgot now. Whoops. Actually, we could go down here. I don't want to do that yet. Whoops, I went the wrong way. I want to go up first, because otherwise we leave the dungeon if we do that. So, let's go up here. Yeah, sorry about that. Yeah, I had a train of thought, and then I was just like, hey, we got a bronze hat there. And an apple. Yeah, we wanted to... I could have bought something for Bo by this point, but I wanted to wait to give him the bronze hat here. I think we're good on... Oops. I think she's got whatever. Okay, we're good. Now we can sell that visor, so. Alright, we're almost at the end of this dungeon, so yeah, not too bad. I think I said that earlier because I was just like, well, I'm using all the tricks to not have to worry about it, but. Now we got a big old water pool here. You expecting a boss? No, actually. The water jar fills with water. You receive the cleansing water. Bo hurries to Romero. Yeah, we don't even have to walk all the way back. Thanks, game. And we don't have to fight a boss. You thought we were going to fight like a tentacle monster. Well, joke's on you. Bo sprinkles the water. It doesn't matter. It's whoever's in front does whatever. Awesome. The cleansing water purified the soul. And now, with us purifying it, we can now talk to the mayor, and he's got some treasure. Thank you, warrior. Use this tablet to enter Agua. So that's what we have to do. Thank you, warrior. Okay. Now let's open these chests. Antidote. 900 GP. Herb. And a cure. And the tablet that allow us to get into Agua. Let's take a look at that. Where are you? There it is. The secret password to enter Agua is written here. Thank you, warrior. Use this tablet to... Okay, I guess it says the same thing. Well, alright. With that out of the way, the town has been restored, and everything's back to normal, for the most part.
We're all very fond of the old woman.
Okay, I'm glad you are.
We're all very fond.
Okay, you all say the same thing. The boss guards the key in Agua. I see. Are you gonna say the same thing? Yep. Well, I'm glad you're all fond of this.
The zombies are history. What a relief.
Yeah, we cleansed the ground, so this ground is clean. Do you know about Agua? The chief said something about the goddess. This is wrong. Okay, that's the same thing. Oh, it's not the old lady. Oh, no! Get out of my way!
I'd like to give you something. It's the water jar.
Well, you already gave it to me. Thanks, though. All right. Well, anyway, the town has been cleansed, and we saved the mayor of Tantar. But how do we restore the water to this place? Can we get the dowsing rod of epicness to do that? And what about this whole stone guardian thing? Is it time for giant robots? We'll find out next time in the next episode of Breath of Fire. Thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed. I'll see you next time.